As I like to remind us, we've inherited more from our ancestors than our round hips and luscious lips, more than our intelligence, ingenuity, and acumen. Unless we've cleared the challenging stuff as well, we've also inherited what some of us call curses. For me, right now, instead, I frame these more as persistent barriers, barriers that we can overcome. We can think of them as legacies, just not the kind that we want to continue. The one I inherited and continue to clear completely is the sharecropper legacy. As you might imagine, it's the one where you can never get ahead and stay ahead. You're caught up in this energy that does not give way to your genius, hard work, and bursts of success. Any traction or momentum is often or always stalled until it disappears and you have to begin yet again. If this sounds familiar, listen on. You may also be an heir of the sharecropper legacy. We're going to tap away those tendrils today so that we can be the completely sustainable successes we've always meant to be. You may have to continue with this practice and others to address the legacy until every trace of this dark legacy is gone. If this particular legacy does not resonate with you, but the process does, if you feel or know you have another legacy to clear, feel free to continue with this tapping. Simply substitute for the sharecropper how you've identified your barrier legacy. Okay, let's get started. We're going to begin with 5 deep breaths, with each breath lasting longer than the one before it, the inhale and the exhale. And then beginning with the third breath, we're going to hold at the bottom of the breath cycle as well as at the top of the breath cycle. Okay, inhale, exhale. And you may be audible with it with a sigh if you'd like. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Hold, inhale, hold, exhale. Hold. Final one. Inhale as deeply as you can. Hold. Exhale slowly. Now take a moment to reflect on a persistent financial struggle you're facing, big or small. Notice in your body where you may feel the tension or discomfort as you think about this struggle, this persistent struggle. Ask and receive from Spirit if and how this struggle connects with your ancestors' struggle. This is your starting point. Remember that there's no judgment here, only understanding and the space and time to heal and release what holds us back. With your and your ancestors' persistent struggle in mind, let's begin tapping it away. I will guide once through the sequence, but if you're unfamiliar with tapping, you may want to take notes to keep you in the sequence as we go along. We'll tap as a karate chop to the side of the opposite hand for several repetitions. then singularly for each round with the next parts of our body, beginning at the third eye, then the temple, then under the eye, under the nose, the chin, the collarbone, under the opposite arm, and finally, top of the head, and then returning to the third eye, and so forth throughout the sequence. We'll begin with the karate chop, repeating after me throughout the entire tapping. Owning this path of improved well-being that I have chosen, I choose to accept, appreciate, love, and honor myself. Although I carry this legacy of financial struggle inherited from my ancestors, I choose to accept, appreciate, love, and honor myself. Although I can feel that the weight of financial hardship is greater than my circumstances, I choose to accept, appreciate, love, and honor my ancestors who came before me and myself. Although dealing with money and dealing with it well can feel so elusive all the time, I choose to recognize my worth and my power to shift my financial future. I also choose to accept, appreciate, love, and honor myself, and to care for, respect, and appreciate all others connected with my finances, because that keeps me open. It keeps me free. Now to the third eye. So much of feeling like everything about money is a fight, to the temple and a burden, to under the eye, passed down to me from generations of ancestors, to under the nose, struggling to get out from under, to the chin, the legacy of sharecropping, to the collarbone, the legacy of always owing more than I make, to under the opposite arm, no matter how hard I work, to the top of the head, always seeking the financial opportunities, and back to the third eye and so on, that seems so abundant around me. But never able to grab a hold of them. Or if I do, never able to keep them or build off of them. I can feel how much my ancestors fought just to survive. I can feel that same fight within me. I also feel the fatigue and the discouragement and the constant disappointment that sustainable financial freedom will never be within reach for me. This inherited sense of never having enough, no matter how hard I work. This pattern of rich soil slipping through my fingers. I carry this legacy in my bones, in my soul. in my thoughts that lead to my choices, my decisions, and my actions. I'm afraid that I'll never be free of this sharecropping legacy. But I know that I've become free of other things that have held me back. How is this legacy any different? It's not different. Change begins with my choice and my release. Today, I choose to release this legacy of sharecropping. I choose to release this inherited pattern of scarcity. I will always honor my ancestors' struggle. But to do that, I do not have to carry their burdens. I do not have to have their burdens as my own. In fact, the ultimate way to honor my ancestors is to bury our shared burdens once and for all. To walk financially free in their footsteps, no longer bound by the financial limitations of sharecropping. I trust that somehow when I break these bonds of debt, the universe reaches back through time and snaps these same bonds for every one of my ancestors who struggled here too. I release the fear of not having enough. This makes me ready, makes us all ready to be free from the ties that bind us, to inherited financial hardship. Today, I choose to create a new path, a path of sustained abundance and financial security. Today, I choose to trust that I am worthy of sustained success and the wealth that comes with it. Today, I step into the belief that I deserve to thrive. Today, I heal my finances at the root. Throughout all lifetimes and timelines, not ever having to start over again after today. Today, each layer I place remains for me to place another and another on top, creating a legacy of secured wealth, of sustainable wealth for the rest of my days on this earth and for future generations. I have now healed the financial wound. I have released all doubt that the wound can be healed. I have now healed the financial wound of the legacy of sharecropping. passed down through my ancestors, through no fault of theirs or mine. But this new legacy that I'm birthing today will be at my hands for the benefit and honor of my ancestors, to the glorious spirit and to the benefit of me and those who will come after me. In fact, we've all been capable to rewrite this story. I am just the one rewriting it today. Through me, we stand tall with confidence and worthiness and capability of sustained success. We release the past and all of its tendrils. We stand tall with confidence and worthiness of sustained success and the wealth that comes with it. My ancestors and I have always worked hard. Now we receive financial compensation for our hard work. Now we get to keep what we've earned. We get to build on it, building a prosperous, sustaining legacy worthy of our labor. This is what I know today and how I move in this world, in my soul, in my mind, and through the works of my hands. Take a deep breath and release. Ashe. How are you feeling now in your body? In the places where you were feeling tension and or discomfort and doubt. Feel free to end confidence and growing confidence as you went along with the tapping. Feel free to repeat this tapping as many times as needed to clear all the vestiges of the tendrils that have been holding you back. You are the better for it, as well as the rest of us, when you're free to be all that you were created to be. Ashe, and go forth. Ashe, Asheo.